Welcome everyone. Today I came up with one new topic that is ChatGPT Codex. What if I told you there is an AI that can write a code faster than the most programmers, debug your errors instantly, even explain the complex algorithms in plain English? That is ChatGPT Codex. Recently OpenAI is launched this one at the ChatGPT. So here in this today video, I will be going to show you how you can utilize the codex and what benefits it is having and what benefits it is not having. Means what it can do, what it cannot do, and some of the hands-ons with it. So first of all, in a very plain manner, let's understand what is a codex. ChatGPT Codex. It is an AI-powered code generation from the OpenAI to build. It is actually built on the GPT architecture, basically trained on the code. So it can understand NLP, like natural language processing, and it can convert it to a code. It almost supporting 12 plus programming languages, and it is also available through your GitHub Copilot and OpenAI API. Okay, OpenAI API, it is available. So like it is something like a senior which is beside you and helping you out while you are debugging your code, or you're not familiar with the changes and you're not enough confident to do commit and raise a PR. Here is your codex will help you on it. So that is the first advantage. Even it's something like the copilot itself only, so that you're going to use it the VS Code, which is going to help you parallelly by enabling the chat in agent mode, ask mode, and edit mode. But this is something at the web you can use this codex. What a codex can do, what a codex can do, it can write a functions, it can write a functions, and also uh, from a natural language description, whatever you're giving, it can create entire application. Entire application it can create from a specifications, whatever the specifications you provide, and it generate basically a boilerplate code instantly, and then it convert the pseudo code into the real code. Okay, so this is what basically at the code generation part. Coming to the explanation part, so what this codex at the explanation part, it explains the complex complex algorithms and add comment on existing code, breaking down the concepts, and it will try to understand and enhance them, and moreover it will give you a documentation. So that is the advantage. And the next advantage, it do a debugging. It identify the bugs in your code and suggest the improvements, and also it do a refactoring the messy code. If you did multiple commits and you mess up with your code, then it will do. And it also fix the syntax errors whatever it is having. It is support most of the syntaxes like Python, JavaScript, Java, C++, C Sharp, PHP, Ruby, Swift, Kotlin, Go, Rust, TypeScript, like this more 12 plus languages it support. What a codex cannot do, the limitations. What a codex cannot do, it cannot understand the context. Business context, it cannot understand properly, and it is struggle with highly creative ideas or in novel solutions. It cannot do it. It is lagging in the grasping of complex project requirement. So that is the one thing. As in the terms of security, may generate some insecure code, right? It is actually a disadvantage in a security terms. It doesn't always follow the company specific coding standard. If your company is having coding standards that you need to follow, so it won't follow them. So it probably not encouraged at the enterprise level. But at the personal projects level, you can be use it at freelancing level or if you're doing anywhere. So you can use it for your improvising your work. But also, it cannot guarantee that the production ready code without a review, without a human review. Without a human review, it cannot guarantee that this is a production code. So that is the one of the most of the disadvantages we found in the codex. So cannot access via live database or API. So there is no live thing. It cannot access via live API. Thing. There is no domain specific knowledge also for this. There is no domain specific knowledge as well for this. But it help you in the speeding up and enhancing your code. Okay. I just have some of the comparisons. Let's see that after our thing. Go to ChatGPT and in the left side you will be able to find the codex here. Click on this. So you will be directing to the codex. Before that, go to your GitHub. So this is my GitHub and here I have repositories. You can see I have multiple repositories here and this is my codex. So let me keep like this. And here I have a main with my one of the repository. So I would like to connect the repository and then I would like to do the things. Okay. So here manage an environment. Go to manage environment in the settings. You have to create. You can also even do a data controls. You do your settings connect to GitHub and you can also do include environments as well. So first go to the general. You can write the custom instructions how it has to play. So you are giving an instruction that you can say, hey, you are a senior developer or .NET or you are a senior developer Python. So I will be going to you will be going to review all of my code and suggest the improvements. And if the solution is worth valid, then do the changes. So such kind of a clear cut answers or clear cut instructions you can give it here so that while it is going to run test or a linter on every part of your piece of code, then it will behave like that. Okay. So you can give it here like so you are hey let's hey you are a DevOps expert writing in all scripts. Okay, let's we are going with the DevOps. Okay, you can also add a senior developer or any specific code language. Also, you can right. So you are you are a DevOps expert writing in all scripts. Review review all my codes and suggest the best practice and do changes accordingly. So let me correct these things. Your prompt should be accurate and what you are expecting. So best practice and do the changes accordingly, which is no error, which is production ready. At production ready. 100% zero error, error free, or otherwise you can give error free things. Okay, like this. Just do save it. Now, when you're going with your create environment, you just create an environment. While you're creating environment, you have to select the repository which you are trying to work. So Codex is not having the creating repository capability. You have to create a manually one repository. Let's say I have already test repository here. Let's take the test repository and then you can describe what this repository is. So this is where the terminal is open for you from the Codex and code execution. You want a universal or any custom images that you want to bring pre-installed packages, or you would like to add anything, add any variable. If you have any sensitive information that you would like to add in it, you can add secrets you would like to add in it, you can add, because this is from GitHub, right? So we pass sensitive information from the secrets and environment in the GitHub repository settings options. Same way, if you would like to write any script, you can give it, or you want agent internet access. Yes, I would like to. So domain allow list. You would like to add any common or none and all restricted. So accordingly, it will be going to do for you. Additional allow domains, if you would like to add any additional like your remote repositories of your organizations or any specific things that it can go and pull out and do it for you, you can add them. Now let's create an environment. So this is created and go and use it. So here you can describe your things. Let me go to my test folder, sorry, repository. Here I have some of test.txt, testing.py, train.py, and GitHub workflow. Something is there. Okay. And I have only two branches. If you could see here, I have only two branches. One is feature testing and one is main. Let me go here and I would like to give a task to this codex that somebody create a YML KTest deployment file with Nginx latest image. Also create the service exposing via load balancer. Okay, and then also write HPA, VPA, and probes. Whatever in your mind you write it, it will try to write in a structured way. Probes, all this. Also write this, and please follow or please be structured. Okay, okay, structured. Okay. If you go into ask, it will answer you on your description, or if you go into do a code, it will execute. Or you can also enable dictate. You can talk actually. Click on the code. It is creating a task for you. You can also open this working on this. So here how it is running inside the container. Basically this is a container. You can see starting container. Let's wait for it. Let's see what it is trying to do. It is almost listing all the files, and then it is importing git status hyphen short, then it is removing something, and it is also writing readme file, running commands. Yeah, now you can see here readme nginx deployment.yml, testing.py, and train.py. What it has done for us, notes the repository contains some files without new line ending and valid Python syntax. These are cleaned up and ensure they run correctly, and fixed readme formatting and context, converted testing.py and train.py into runnable scripts. That's so fine. And added nginx deployment.yml, defining deployment load balancer service HPA VPA resources with liveness and readiness probes. Okay, that's so cool. So here readme.md it is added, and this is the new file which is added VPA HPA service, and here is the liveness probe and initial delay, right? So okay, testing.py it has added something. Okay, that's so cool. Now I'm satisfied with this log, or you can see the logs also here and differences here. So when you're satisfied with your changes or you're not satisfied with the changes, request a question here. Okay, then it is going to do, and always use this feedback up, thumbs up, or thumbs down when it is not performing well. Now, seems like everything is cool. Then go and do a drop down here. It is saying that copy git apply, copy patch, or create a PR in the draft. If you click on this create PR in it, let me go here and refresh. See, it is created a branch for me. If I directly go here, three branches are there. You can see. So in three branches, there's a branch it is created. If you go over, you have this file. Now you can see you have this file. So what it is telling, now it is generated a pull request with me. If you go to the pull request, you have add nginx deployment with auto scaling. So this is the pull request it is created. And if you click on this, it is also added summary, clean up sample scripts, readme, testing, and the link and the checks, all these things. Some checks were not successful because here the checks was there. Okay, so which is not successful here. File changed. Yeah, so these are all the files it got changed, and now come to the conversation. Here, if you are okay, ready to, this pull request is still work in progress. Draft pull request cannot be merged. Ready to review, this is going to be a human. Okay, here I didn't added anyone of a reviewer. Request up to 15 reviewers. Now you do ready for review and merge request. Since I'm an owner, so it is giving me merge request. So this is how it is useful Codex to use at your personal projects, but not encouraged at the enterprise level. It can be encouraged, but since the code is a very sensitive asset of a company, Git uh, Copilot is something nice, but Codex was not yet recommended by the many of the leadership people to use because some security concerns are here. And if you do integrate also, sometimes this AI may rewrite your commits. It can do something which is leading to crash the code at your repositories. So people who are using this codex and the people who are like a juniors who is having very enthusiastic to do and play with the codex, and they go and played and written some description with the inaccurate prompt. Let's say a junior engineer is given very inaccurate prompt, then he is thinking something, but his writing prompt is referring to something. Then the codex will going to do a big job for you, which is in a wrong way. So it understand in a wrong way, and then it will become a very big headache for you. So, however, we have a gateway wall here where the reviewer has to be happen with a human. That is so nice, but in future, in sometimes you depending on every time with an AI is not 100% good. You can just improvise your work and make it good, but always in the end review yourself. For that you need to know the basics, you need to know the subject. First learn the subject and then get into the review. You can get done the work by the AI, but reviewing cannot be. If you still review also you depend on an AI, then no use of human intelligence. Okay, so this is something I would like to share in this video with the codex. I hope everyone liked. If you liked, just please subscribe and support me. And in the last, I just wanted to show you one thing. So we have a comparisons, I guess. I'll try to show in the next video. I would like to do one practice with this, but yeah, no problem. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you.